So we are live here in round one. This is almost unceremoniously gotten off to a quick start here. Going down our roster for Muffin Light, we have Conor McGregor, Ruru, Akis, Virtus, and Archimon, I forget his name. Dynamo, Fade, Gorde, the Turtle, and no one round out the roster for Revenge. And we're going to jump right into round one here. And I'm going to hop into the eyes of Auto Director because that's how I roll. So we'll see what the terrorists have here. Obviously, Nuke is a very terrorist disciplined map. It's really easy for the CTs to start steamrolling. But we'll start off this round with a couple frags exchange. In HUD as the terrorists try and make their way out. Ruru drops 2, the Turtle and Fade come back and trade out 2 more. So that makes this a quick 3-on-3 to start off this round. 120 left, no one hanging out in the back looking for lurkers. Not going to find anyone on the lurk as Turtle is hanging out by that squeaky vent at 16 HP, just holding onto a pistol. And the rest of the terrorists kind of piled their way out of that hut door, or hut window, pardon me, and they're gonna plant lower. So from secret, no one picks Virtus with a great shot from the Glock there. It is all down to Conor McGregor and Archilion, and dropping down to the vent is Arky drops to no one looking for a hat trick here this round. He's gonna fall back with his pistol out. He goes down to Conor McGregor, although at what cost? Conor McGregor's at just 39 HP. The Turtle is at 16. Conor McGregor does have armor, and Fade also has 86 plus armor, so things are looking good for the terrorists. They're just going to kind of play that clock right now as Fade peeks out, and he is going to down Conor McGregor there to give Revenge the first round of this game here in ESEA-Premier. And I can quickly take a peek and see if no, I am solo casting today. What's up, y'all? So just give me a second to drink some water here. Get some dead air going on. So round 2, 4 Galils and an AK for Revenge, as they look to make a second round victory here. Muffin Lightning holding on to a pair of CZs, a P250, a 5.7, you know, what you got. So they're going to try and make this anti-eco happen, but it comes off with a rough start there as Virtus was pushing out her. He gets taken down by Fade. I guess the terrorists were lying in wait for any sort of eco rush there, but they only found Virtus, who goes down. And the rest of the terrorists are just hanging out. We see a Dynamo here just waiting in the lobby for any lurker. He may see the number 1 player, Conor McGregor, here in a second as he's pushing up through radio. No one picks up one more at secret. Comes out, walks out of secret, picks up another one. Fade drops one. Akis, however, gets one before he dies. And Dynamo, the one watching for a lurker I was mentioning before, actually goes down to the gun of Conor McGregor. And Conor McGregor is just going to save. And if you are an MMA fan, Conor McGregor, yes, did win his last bout in Ireland for the UFC. I guess we have a fan here on Muffin Lightning. He's just going to hold on to that Galil for round 3, and I'm assuming the CTs are going to save another one, but they will have that Galil. Exciting save, I know, just riveting stuff. But terrorists are kind of hanging out, watching for a ninja. Don't think they'll find anything. And there you have it. 2-0 is your score here for Revenge, taking 2 off of Muffin Lightning. It has yet to be seen what happens during a gunfight in this game, but it looks like that will be occurring next round, as round number 3 gets underway here. And the terrorists have been playing pretty good, pretty disciplined so far, not overextending themselves, covering their proper flanks. Dynamo again playing that lurking role for the T's, just waiting for some sort of push. We see Akis here jumping right onto the top of the portable to start things off. And Fade's going to jump onto Twinkie and try and find a pick. He sees Virtus over by the CT Big Red. Doesn't manage to get him down. He's at 34 HP. And Fade is going to try and re-peek. No. Virtus manages to hide. He is going to be under some fire here in Hell. Conor McGregor is peeking from upper, and pushing the Hell area is Fade. He drops Virtus through the window there from outer. And that makes it already a 5-on-4. Conor McGregor still holding onto that Galil and 100 HP. So hopefully he can get a few kills this round to at least make it expensive for the terrorists. And the terrorists now just kind of making their way out squeaky. There's one playing, oh my god, one push J-Hall from the CT side, catching Arky off balance there, but he manages to save himself and do some more battle with the CZ. before he possibly goes down. Ruru's gonna come out and support from the ramp. He drops Fade, though a ramp didn't really work out. However, Gorde walks up, finds a pair of frags to almost retake that area. He's just playing by the front of U-Haul, spamming through that garage door. And Arky just peeks out from U-Haul, gets dropped right away by Turtle. And Conor McGregor is going to get pushed by Gorde, who actually completes a hat-trick that round to make that 3-0 in favor of Revenge. But we are going to have our first gun round here. I'm excited to see if there's any opping going on. So, Revenge trying to build on their lead here. But we do have an op on Virtus. Virtus has been the outer player so far for Muffin Lightning. We'll see what he can do with that. He is going to be playing by CT Big Red. And he's going to be scoping it. No one's going to boost his teammate. Just right above his head there. That is Fade. He's trying to pick up the AK. He has the bomb in hand. That could have been dangerous. Pardon me, Dynamo had the bomb. I was mistaken. And they aren't going to re-peek. They might throw a couple grenades, but they are playing 2 outer Muffin Lightning. 2 CTs in outer, so a very outer heavy strat. As 3 other terrorists, the Turtle, Gorde, and Dynamo all hang out in lobby. We're going to see them flashing themselves out of portable, maybe. No, they throw one. Counter flashes come out from Ruru. He's playing on the floor looking for that horrible push. He sees it. He finds 2 right away. No one drops one, but it matters not. As the rest of Muffin Lightning collapse in on Revenge and take the first gun round. That's exactly what you do, what you don't want to happen as Revenge going into that third. They still have enough money to buy for this one, but looks like they are going to have to be a little more careful. Muffin Lightning, of course, they have enough money. If they lose, they'll still be able to buy next round. So they're in a good position. No bomb plant or anything like that. 0-3 for Arky. He hasn't, he's still laying an egg there, but the terrorists are just gonna rush Leonardo Horrible, and right away, Ruru gets 2. A repeat of last round. Akis finds one more, but Fade trades him back. From behind, Akis runs out of bullets. Fade gets 2 in return. No one finding another one. Arky is now in a 2v1 versus, well, it matters not. He goes down. Arky takes him down to get a doubler that round. And finally, Cannon Chow has joined us here in channel.
Hey.
So, Muffin Lightning picking up their second gun round. The Terrors are now going to have to save going into the 6th. And Cannon, how far away are you from joining us in game?
I'm here. I'm with you. I see the scores. It seems like Muffin's managed to pull out the last 2 rounds after losing pistol +2.
So, no one is going to play that outer lurk again. He's pretty much just been hanging around behind his team here, looking for any flankers. Virtus is going to be playing outer with that up. I imagine he's eventually going to rotate after he figures out that it has been abandoned outer. And the terrorists have all collected themselves here in lobby, just standing around, pistols in hand, waiting for, it looks like a squeaky smoke to lower maybe the play of choice right now as it stands, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, of course. And they're just stalling right now, 1 minute left on the clock. Waiting to make something happen here. Ruru is throwing some grenades out into lobby. I believe that the CT still think that the terrorists are just stalling right there in their lobby. The smoke comes out, following up quickly are the terrorists pushing out of hut, looking to try and make their way out, but they're going to run into hut, run away. Ruru comes out, the smoke is going to get planted in sight, so a great pickup there for the terrorists. Gorde actually finds 1, but he finds 2 make that. He's holding onto a Colt, and he's looking heaven. He's going to try and find another one. He can't do it. Arky drops him, but the bomb was planted, and they drop 2 guns, so all was not lost for Revenge there, as they get, I guess, a minor victory in that loss.
Yeah, no, it's a really strong tactic on Nuke. 2 of the favorite eco-round strats are to smoke, plant right by Tetris, and just hope the confusion sort of gets you in there, or just try and get a smoke rush down to Squeaky. And it worked out beautifully. It's pretty much the only thing Revenge could have hoped for in that round. I was at first going to be sort of lenient to give them credit, because I thought they were being a little too patient against a team like Muffin, who you just do not want to be that patient against, but we're going to have to see if they can actually win a gun round now.
5 diffusers for Muffin Lightning. Ruru sitting atop the scoreboard for his team. And Dynamo still with that egg 0, 1, and 5. So hoping he can pick things up here for his team. Conor McGregor's just going to jump right onto ramp and start guarding it with his Asimov. Arky's going to push through control and maybe out secret here. I'm liking this aggressive play from him. The smokes go down to cover the CT, or from the terrorist crossing there. A wall of smoke trying to cover themselves from that op of Virtus. And playing on the stairs is Arky. He's going to see one. Arky's going to go for two. He can't do it. Turtle trades him out. And the rest of the terrorists pile their way, or two more terrorists pile their way into secret. As hanging out upstairs is Fade. He's going to get dropped by the op of Virtus there. So a good pickup for him to make this a 4-on-3, a one-man advantage right now for Muffin Lightning, the counter-terrorist team. No one's going to come out, peeking the wrong way in the vent. Akis makes him pay, and just like that is a 4v2. The Turtle and Dynamo trying to keep it alive here for revenge. Muffin Lightning building on some momentum, and trying to finish this button off this round here. As Dynamo's a great AK shot, takes out one from Big Box in a ramp in J-Hall. However, Conor McGregor trades him out, and now it is all up to Turtle, who downs one in vent. He's going to come right up the vent, right into the crosshairs of Ruru. Unfortunate for him. Ruru is probably going to search for a gun here. He finds one, but 4-3, Muffin Lightning has now won 4 straight.
So yeah, Revenge actually caught a bit of a break when they managed to get a 1-for-1 trade on Arky out in secret, but here's the problem, and if you play against a really patient CT team on this map, you're not going to really be able to develop around too well. You lose the guy outside, you essentially just say, okay, you can have outside even though we still have Virtus and Big. If they're not going to forfeit anything else, it's ridiculously hard to actually manage to do anything, even though you have 4 people up together. The one thing they could have done that might have helped them out is trying to immediately flood either back to me.
So starting up this round, Ruru and Akis pick up 2. Dynamo picks up 1 for his team. 3-on-3 now as the Turtle evens out the score. Evens out the body count. And Virtus playing from mini. He's just going to take his op and wait for that smoke to clear. Virtus, yeah, that grenade actually touched down on one of them. And now it's up to the last 2 terrorists, Fade and the Turtle, to try and make this happen. Virtus peeks very nicely with the op from mini. Now Turtle hanging out at the back site, bomb in hand. He knows that Arky's up there. Arky is just going to be happy to walk around a cat and try and get that spam down. But realizing this, the Turtle finds himself a window to plant. And he goes out, spams one. He's going to try and find one more. And up, yes, he finds Arky in the heaven area. And now it is a 2v1. He needs to reload his rifle. As Conor pushes out from cut, the Turtle is going to try and make it happen. But the dream is dead. And Conor McGregor is going to send Muffin Lightning into round number 9 with another victory under their belt, 5-3. Muffin Lightning is taking control of this game in short order.
Yeah, Revenge looked like they had a really good opportunity by sort of trying to explode on upper and give a different look to Muffin, but they just, again, Muffin did the right thing by bending and not breaking it up, or even though they lost some guys, they didn't panic for an insta-rotate, and that left it into a very winnable 3v2 that Turtle almost pulled around, but unfortunately it was not enough.
Wow, wow. So Dynamo finally gets on the board, 2-2-7. So, good for him. He gets a sticker for that one. Both teams have purchased weapons. One op on the map that is in the hands of the counter-terrorists. Muffin Lightning's Virtus is holding onto that, playing from Cat, looking for any sort of outer push. The Turtle is the closest terrorist we see in his sights here. Moving into the upper site, Akis just playing on floor with the Colt. Gonna try and pop some tags, get some frags. Shoot for thrills, pay the bills. Sorry, I'm just riffing right now. Arky's gonna push out, or he's gonna drop Turtle, who is setting up a grenade. A great push from him there. They know he's at big red now, though. The rest of the terrorists just looking there, throwing grenades in. There is another CT, though, playing in support in outer, so this could be very bad for the terrorists, but it looks like they're gonna try and push ramp now. As the number 4 player, Virtus has rotated his way over to ramp. Fade finds one. Conor McGregor goes down. Virtus trades him. Fade trades back, and just like that, a 3v3. With 3 people on the map, very low, under 30 HP. That is 1 player for Revenge and 2 for Muffin Lightning. And playing in the control, perfect positioning from Arky as Fade comes out from around the corner, drops him. And, I'm going to zoom in on that. A nicely positioned body, just chilling by the rail there. I'm assuming Auto Director's not going there, but, you know, it's art. You gotta look at art when you can. So, 13, 12, 10 seconds remain on the rest of this round as the terrorists are now pushing out or playing from the vent. No one drops Akis, giving this terrorist a short window here to plant. Oh my god, but Ruru comes up the ladder, gets dinked, but he care. He doesn't even care. Just throws a grenade casually. Touchdown for him. Ruru gets a double kill there at the end of the round to let that be diffused by his teammate, who they're both kind of dilly-dallying here, getting towards the bomb, but they are going to jump on it and make that 6-3 for Muffin Lightning going into round number 10.
And that makes it 6 in a row for Muffin. And that round was a little bit misplayed by Fade, unfortunately. He got a little too over-aggressive in taking the lower when his teammates are still all the way extended by Secret. He gets caught out, loses a 1v1 almost instantaneously. That immediately forces the two members of Revenge's hand. Even though they capitalize on sort of sloppy ramp play by Conor McGregor, and Virtus sort of getting caught out in an awkward position was off. You can't throw away those rounds on T-side of Nuke.
I'm liking that bomb plant though, enabling Revenge to get an op, so we're seeing our first op v op battle on this map. That's going to be definitely interesting as 3 CTs have made their, or 2 CTs are playing outer. Virtus is watching it with his op. There are 3 terrorists pushing from outer. Sorry, not 2 outer. Arky's going to play from secret. I guess that kind of counts as outer, but they're going to throw down a wall of smoke and try and cross. Fade's just going to run around, prancing through this smoke. He doesn't find anything. No players damaged just yet. Fade watching that portable push. Not sure what he's going to get there. The CTs are calling that there are some terrorists on mini. So Dynamo is gonna boost up no one here onto that air conditioner hanging out outside of the wall on Nuke. Fade walks out in secret, drops one right away. Virtus was ready for that boost somehow on from heaven. He drops no one, so a very beautiful boost there gone to waste. But Virtus is gonna drop to hell and try and get some more picks. Ruru's gonna push through portable, and yes, the bomb goes down. Fade had a grenade just ready in his hands. Unfortunate for him, Virtus finds one more with the op, doing work right now, completing a hat trick, and walking out of secret. Arky finds another one. So what looked like a good start for the terrorists there is quickly derailed, and Muffin Lightning, like I said, is taking control, and the terrorists have their round loss bonus money though.
Yeah, I think an important thing to highlight right now about Muffin's playstyle on CT is that they're definitely changing up on outside. Arky will push, Arky will play from secret, he'll peek later, he'll have flash peeks to coordinate with his teammates. It's just really uncomfortable for Revenge to actually manage to work outside, which you would think would be their best opportunity to sort of try and open up the map. Like you said, they finally had an op. They thought we were going to get an op battle, but Versus playing from heaven, and Arky was late pushing from secret. We're waiting for him to get set up and get comfortable.
Whoop. So starting off this round, we actually have a TK. Fade drops his teammate on this eco. Arky picks up 3. And Ruru completes the round as the terrorists save. So 8 round victory there for Muffin Lightning. Looking to make it 12, I'm assuming, by the end half is what they're aiming for.
I mean, it seems to be the steady as she goes for Muffin right now. The thing I think Revenge really needs to focus on is sort of trying to invest as much of Muffin's attention in outside and trying to control mini, while trying to split a guy on ramp. Now, I don't want to pick on Connor because I'm not, again, unless I'm mistaken, he's their backup. But if I am on Revenge, I'm thinking, gotta try and find a guy in isolation who seems to not be doing that route, and just sort of try and expose him, because we're just not getting rounds anywhere else.
So, Virtus starting off the round with a kill. He finds his 11th kill of the game, sitting at 11-6. Only second to Ruru, who's sitting at 13-6. So, the CTs just finding those frags this game. Dynamo's still at 2 frags, 2 and 10 for him. And the terrorists have made their way down into secret, finding a chip in the armor here of the CTs. They're going to make their way out secret, trying to get some map control here into lower. They have the bomb with them. The CTs partially realizing this are watching it from U-Haul. There is one in vent. That is Akis. He goes down from a great peek by the turtle. And from U-Haul now, Arky finds the turtle. He dinks one more. Fade drops him. No one gets another. And that's a 3 on, make that a 2 on 2. 2 on 1. Virtus doing work with that op, and now pinning off the round is Ruru as he comes out of the vent, and the terrorists are just having so much trouble taking control of those sites. The CTs just seem to have that ability to make those defensive frags and don't really give them any traction.
So, I mean, again, one thing we highlighted earlier just came into play. As far as I know with gun rounds, this is the first time Muffin decides to throw Virtus up top on railing to get an early peak, and they expose a Revenge player instantaneously. The fact that Revenge was able to turn that into a 2v2 when it started out almost as an instantaneous 45 is impressive, but again, right now Muffin's just rotating well and just playing really good defensive counter-strike and catching Revenge in a lot of awkward 1v1s. Just to timely pushes and good rotates.
So, no damage done at the start of this round. Terrorists have secured lobby, which they usually do. And Fate's just trying to find a pick through the hole here in Squeaky. Ruru is watching from directly above Squeaky. Those two players are so close to each other, in close proximity. And rushing out of the portal now, the terrorists, they find one. Dynamo gets his third of the match. He finds one on top of portable. Gorde finds another one. Arky's going to try and hold on to the site as they've been doing so far. He finds one. He tries to find two. Fade is down in the site. He stays alive there. But Conor McGregor hiding behind all of them, making a great double kill there. Leaves it all up to Virtus, who finds one. He finds Gorde. Planning in the back of sight is Fade. They're going to have that bomb money. Fade's going to need a hat trick here for this round. He smokes off the left side of the silos in upper. Virtus is now watching that Squeaky. He's going to pick up an AK and try and push around. Fade is at 31 HP. Walks out and finds Virtus at a perfect time. Revenge is sweet, getting him with the grenade out. And there we have Revenge getting back on the board after a long overdue amount of time. Muffin Lightning winning 9 in a row, but Revenge trying to draw this to a 9-6 finish at half.
That was a great floor take by Revenge, and it all started with Dynamo walking backwards out of hut and managing to put Ruru on top of it. That was on, but you know, Conor McGregor almost pulled it out, but with a really nice hut flank and just sort of popping in right behind the terrorist when least expected. But another thing to highlight again is just first, it was a 2v1 Virtus versus Gorde and Fade, and for some reason Gorde decided that it's time to flank Secret instead of just trying to contain for it. If two of your teammates don't die in sight, maybe it's still defensible, but oh, that almost cost them everything.
And Virtus is just staring at Outer as the terrorists look to push. Oh my god, Virtus making quick work of Gorde there as 3 terrorists quickly fall in return. Make that 4. Arky is just going to flash out a secret and maybe fall back here, but he makes his presence felt. And, no one and Dynamo both collect 2 more frags, 4 on 3 now, as Gorde is the only terrorist on the bench for his team. And Conor McGregor right now is sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard for his team, sitting at 7-7. I've seen him play some really great games, but the terrorists in Outer are pushing now. No one from around the corner, out of hut, drops Aegis there, and now it's a 4-on-2. It looks like Revenge is going to try and carry some momentum here going into the last round of the first half. Dynamo pushing hell. He makes a footstep. He's going to be spotted, but he turns around and frags Conor McGregor anyways. Some great action there from Dynamo, but he does go down after pushing heaven. And now Fade is going to try and get that bomb plant after the round victory to get that extra bit of bank. And the terrorists are finally getting back on track here.
And that was a weird misplay by Muffin Lightning. I understand that you just won 9 rounds in a row and you sort of got the mentality. They won 1, let's just break them and win the next 2 because their money will be busted if they lose. But they sort of overplayed their hand outside by Virtus sort of hanging around a little too long with his op and Arky pushing a little too aggressively out of Secret. And then right after that, just the round sort of fell apart. It was a great flank hold by no one, and then it just turned into a 4v2 that was essentially unwinnable for Muffin Lightning.
And here we have at the beginning of this round some spam coming out from either team. The only bit of damage was a 5 damage grenade done to Aegis. The terrorists now, it looks like they're just using this as their default. Just kind of hang out in lobby, throw some smokes, work the pick. Not sure if this is indicative of a team that has is at a loss for strats, or if this is truly their default. But playing Outer is Virtus with that op. He's been locking it down so far. He's sitting at 14-8 right now for his score. Arky's actually going to push around Outer. We're seeing here right now. He peeks it and then he calls it to his teammates and falls back. They know that it's going to be inner somewhere. The call comes out. Gorde drops one. Trading out is Virtus. And from the corner of the smoke, Ruru drops another one. Arky gets one more. And Ruru gets a hat trick. It leaves it all up to no one as the terrorists are totally derailed there here in round 15. And no one now has his work cut out for him here. 30 seconds left to kill 4 CTs. And he's going to have to do it quick, but Ruru comes out of portable, and we've seen that so much this game, catching another player with their pants down, as we have our ritual game crash. I'm going to jump back in a game here real quick, but half 2 will be starting shortly.
Yeah, and just a quick breakdown as we both have to relaunch the game. The joys and mysteries Counter-Strike Go will never cease to amaze me. It wasn't Turkey's comment about it looked like they were sort of milling about, not doing anything. It turns out they were very well coordinated for the strat. It was the same one that won them 2 rounds prior. They won with 2 rounds prior, but the difference this time was where Ruru decided to position himself. If you notice, right on the execute, Dynamo gets flashed out of hut, and it continues to look at top hut. even though there was a player there, it wasn't Ruru, where that was his typical position on that take. Instead, Ruru repositions and managed to pick up 2 in sight and then finish off no one in hut to clean up a 3k round. And that was right there the game changer, and that's key. And you'll see it at higher level plays, that people can now identify strats after you run them 1 or 2 times in a given match. And that's what makes it so difficult to be effective as a terrorist team at higher levels of play. But 5 rounds could prove to be enough for Revenge as we head into Pistol.
Thank God she did all that talking. I was struggling to get back in game. Oh my god. Impressive work here from our Colorcaster Cannon Show. I'm Ricky Rath, and this is your second half of Spade 1 USP. Ruru heading out of Squeaky. Conor McGregor trades him back in a furious pace of the action here at the start of round 1. Virtus finds one more. No one trades back. Gorday gets kills for either team, turning this into a 2-on-2 as 6 members went down here in like the first minute. Jeez. But trading back and forth with these two teams, it now comes down to a 1v1, the Turtle versus Aegis. The Turtle has 8 frags, Aegis has 9, so a very even battle between these two teams. Just 3 points separate the two. And the Turtle's going to drop Vent, peek left, peek right. And the bomb is up on Aegis. He has it. He's going to look for that plant. Turtle now, I don't know if he knows that it's up. He realizes this now, and playing right outside the hut is Aegis. Oh my gosh. He sees this. Oh my god. Aegis just poked his gun through the wall of the portable Turtle. Spotted it. Unfortunate. But a good eagle eye vision there from Turtle. Just a seeing eye shot. And giving his team the 10-6 score here. And Revenge, much needed round win.
And that's really unfortunate for Aegis, who actually, I would call it that he just straight outplayed the Turtle for the majority of that 1v1 until he accidentally just scooched his butt a little too close to that hut, so his hands peeked on through. He phased into the wall and he was then seen. But otherwise, that round was basically explained by everyone whipping at awkward time. So it allowed the CTs to rotate, and that's the only reason it turned into a 1v1. That wasn't good enough floor execute by Muffin to just straight take and plant, but Revenge did a good enough job of not dying to let teammates rotate. Even if you're not going to kill anybody, not dying is the second best thing you can do.
Classic not dying strat, right guys? So flashing out of portable is Dynamo. He looks to take down a terrorist. He does 99 damage to Arky. And so he's sitting at 1 HP with the CT. He knows he lit him up too. But he is actually just going to fall off with that Meg 7. Revenge finds 1, trades, furious pace. Oh my god, I can't cast this fast. It's all down to Virtus. Its whole team was decimated coming out of Squeaky and Portable. And just like that, Revenge finds their second round victory of the second half. They're going to look to go 6 for 6 here on pistol rounds here in this game.
Now the question is going to be how much... Alright, there we go. We have the answer. It's always a spoiler. But how much do we think that Muffin's going to rely on Virtus' op on T side? And right now, going with the early buy, it looks like they're pretty confident that 5 rifles can win them around.
I really like this aggressive buy here in the third. They did get the plant. I believe they did.
Oh yeah, no,
yes,
they got the
in the first
one.
round they got the plant, yes. So they have that extra bit of money, and they're going to start off this round with some guns. The CTs may be aware of this. They're not playing extra aggressive. Fade is playing in mini. And rotating through is Gorday from a big garage, and they're just going to run right into secret. All of the terrors, 4 terrors barrel their way down the secret stairs towards lower. I think the I think the CTs have realized that now. They're going to head over towards vent, play their various locations in sight. And Turtle's going to be held up at ramp here, just making sure there's no one lurking. There is not, by the way. So spoiler alert. Gorday finds the first kill of the round onto Arky. Virtus trades back. Fate. 4-on-4 now. Make that 4-on-3. Virtus finds the second of the round. Drops Gorday. And now it's 4-on-3. Dynamo holding onto that Meg. He's going to drop down and drop Aegis. Oh my god. Dirty. And Turtle finds Virtus, and that makes it a 3-on-2 as the CTs look to retake here, but 2 go down right away and make that a third as Conor McGregor from control finds a pair of kills to bring Muffin Lightning their 11th round victory. And just like that, as soon as they have guns, all of a sudden they're winning these rounds.
I really like the call coming in from Muffin to sort of go outside and force. And it was just sort of a good job of guessing where Revenge would not be. So Fabe is the only guy in mini who could really contest anything. And if you hear the cross, you see the cross as a mini player, you're letting your teammates know they're going down. But it just seemed like Revenge wasn't set up in a way where they have a guy in lower already ready to commit. Because if you're going to give up outside like that, you have to have really quick rotates lower, commit someone down there, because otherwise that's exactly what's going to happen. They took the site with only one person going down, essentially. And that was late as the bomb was getting planted, and that's just not tenable if you're a CT team on this map.
So, my god! I'm just waiting for the terrorists to do something here. There are 2 pushing secret. They are going to find make that Gorday. He is going to get the first kill on Akis, and now peeking out through ramp is Ruru. Turtle! Oh my god, Turtle with the perfect crouch peek drops Ruru. He's got to be pissed after that one. But a good shot by Turtle to hold down that ramp, and already a 2-man advantage for the CTs. Revenge looking hot after that loss there, so they might be able to pull this one right back in. This is turning into quite the close game. Matt David. So, 5-on-3. Muffin Lightning trying to make it 12. Arky is doing work for his team right now. He gets another frag. He's at 14 and 12 for his team. Their top fragger Ruru is down early in the round, and Arky's gonna peek from Big Red. He finds one more. That is 2 so far for him. A great round for Arky, making that a 3-on-3. He's gonna peek from Mini, but no one's having none of that, as he quickly makes quick work of him. Conor McGregor and his teammate are both going to barrel into upper, but staring right down at his head is no one. Dynamo combining to get Virtus. So there's your score. Going into round number 5, 11-8. Muffin Lightning still holding on to a victory here. They have 3 rounds up, but what is 3 rounds in Counter-Strike when it's such a momentum-based game and you're on the eco?
I mean, you said it perfectly. And the reason that Muffin elected to take their time at the start of the round was to try and suss out if Revenge actually managed to buy that round. And it was good play on the 2 extremes of the map, Gorday and Turtle at ramp and Gorday at outside, to sort of win the isolation battles. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Man. That was dirtier than a Thai whorehouse.
Ew.
Yeah, I know, right? There's some imagery for you. But pushing out, Gorday's locking things down. My brother outside with the Dynamo picks up 2. No one picks up another one. This eco is not going as planned for Muffin Lightning, as it's all up to Ruru. He's actually going to get one. He's going to get Fade with the pistol. He's going to look for another pick with the with that pistol. Into Big Garage. Gorday is having none of that. He finds his second kill of the round. And just like that, Muffin Lightning they are down to their insurance rounds here. 11-9.
And now, oh, Muffin's gonna go for the double save, so I'm presuming, this is gonna be a wild guess, we'll see if I'm right next round, that they're gonna try and get Virtus and off, and they're gonna try and put him at one of the extremes of the map, either ramp or outside, to sort of try and open up Revenge's defense and cause them to sort of goof their rotates.
So yes, you heard it. Another eco for the terrorists. I kind of like this. I like this conservative play when you really keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. To borrow a quote, because I'm that white. But starting out the round, Dynamo with a hut push drops Arky to already bring his team down a man. And the Turtle actually gets dinked from J-Hull in ramp. He manages to drop Akis down to a little bit of health. 38 for him. I gotta blow a snot rocket right now. But starting off this lower hold, Dynamo finds one. That's probably unprofessional. I probably shouldn't say that. Dynamo's going to look for some more kills here as the unarmored terrorists try and muscle their way into a site. And I can see people piling in for the Netcode versus RG game, which is up next. I welcome you all. We'll be jumping directly into that. But no one playing above the hut finds 2. And oh, he missed that. There was another one coming out. He turns around and gets him, so a quick hat trick there for no one to complete that round. And Revenge is within just 1 round right now of taking this game back.
And as you rifle that snot from your nose, we do see Virtus picking up an op for the T side, so it looks like my prediction is correct so far. Now that's going to be all on how they decide to apply Virtus. The beautiful thing about this map is you've got multiple ways to use that op, but most of them are dependent on getting it in play early, because as a T side, the more time you spend on this map doing nothing and not applying a little bit of force somewhere, the fewer opportunities you get late round.
Da-da! Fade with a grenade, looking for... I got nothing. I don't know what else rhymes with that. But he starts off the round with 2 grenades here and outer, and he's going to look for something here as the terrorists are in the lobby. Looking for a pick. I like this aggressive play here from Dynamo. He just walks right into hut to throw a grenade. It does quite a bit of damage to Conor McGregor. He goes down to 69 points of health. And no one just playing that spot right above hut as he so loves to. What's that one called? Mustang? I forget. I don't know, Counter-Strike, callouts, you know, whatever. But a smoke goes out into Mini as Fade's going to play there. No one's going to keep watching this portable. Fire is exchanged between the 2 teams in outside. And Gorday is going to get a great pick there with the op just at the edge, the cusp of that billowing cloud of smoke. As Fade is watching lower from downstairs. Gorde picks up another with the op. He's having a great round so far. The call comes out. The CTs know that it is lower, but they're gonna actually double fake, come back up ramp. I really like this play. Dynamo's gonna be right there. He knows exactly what's going on here. Dynamo finds one, but Akis makes him trade. Fade gets another one, and Akis finds his second. So some great play from Akis there. Don't know if it's going to be enough. Too little too late, as he's at 28 or 23 HP with the bomb. He goes down to no one. No one's playing that spot like a champ right now. I don't even think there's enough time on the clock left for them to plan anyhow, but we are all tied up here in round number 8 of the second half. I am Ricky Rath, and Cannon Chow is our color caster today, and really, it's anyone's game right now.
Yeah, but what we're seeing from Revenge actually was it was a solid play. Great awareness coming out from Gorde. Being able to sort of take out the op, and then recognizing that ramp has been open for quite some time, so I better reposition, sort of take it out. So it's really good coordination by Revenge to sort of accommodate for whatever Muffin Lightning was doing. And what they're doing is essentially they're forfeiting different parts of the match and saying, go there, and what are you going to do about it? And they just had ramp control. They didn't do anything with it. You know, just got cut down.
So starting off his eco Fade. Oh my god, Fade with a double kill there. And Rue's gonna rush through big. Oh my god, Gord right through the smoke with the up. Like a level of clue. Gord finds another one. And he's just gonna rush with the CT charge down and complete that hat trick. He does. That eco is over. Like I was saying, it was Gord from CT spawn with the op. And that was your round, pretty much summed up in 3 quick kills in succession like that, and Revenge gets their first lead they've had in a long time.
Yeah, we've been talking about Muffin Lightning streaking and victories since round 4, but it looks like Muffin's going to elect to go for a 5 rifle setup, and I would not be surprised if we see a sort of upper rush this round, or a quick hit somewhere, because what they've been doing is just sort of sitting and letting a round develop, and it just has yet to work out, so I would be surprised if
So round number 9. Fade is still playing in mini. And Muffin Lightning's just going to push their way through a wall of smoke here into Secret, trying to make something happen. Some fires exchanged between 2 of the terrorists out there. Arky has dropped down to 22 points of health. But they are going to try and take lower, as Dynamo is playing lower. And the CTs have covered their angles there. I don't think the terrorists have done this fast enough. Coming out of the vent was Fade. He drops Arky. Akis getting the first kill for his team this round. He's going to try and find some more. No, Gorde through the wall with the off headshot. He's playing... Yeah, I just spat all over. He's playing great counter. I'm just being so rude right now. I want to watch Reliable versus... I'm so mad at David right now. I'm just having a meltdown on stream. 13-11, Revenge is having a big comeback here. Everyone, this is a great match. So please stay tuned. Cannon Chow, you're gonna have to take over for a couple of rounds here as I just swallowed something.
As Ricky tries to fix his life really quick, what we're going to see now is a buy coming out of Muffin. The round broke down last because Dynamo played an amazing position in lower that I absolutely adore. That's literally my favorite spot on this entire map, is to play behind silo during the lower execute because you're so ridiculously hard to kill. Fade got great rotates and events, and it was a quick execute lower, but just as Ricky pointed out, just a little too slow. We're seeing a full buy coming in as Vertus manages to drop Gorde outside for the instant 4v5. First 20 seconds of the round, CTs managed to drop one. As he picks off a second, Fade peeking out a mini just goes down to Vertus' op. It's now a 3-on-5 situation here. 2 ops in the hands of terrorist members as Arky and Vertus are now both trying to ply their trade with that big stick. We have Turtle stuck in isolation at ramp, gets flashed out. It looks like they're going to just develop back right into an inner hit though. So it's going to basically be all on no one in Mustang to stop this rush. 4 terrorists in lobby. One's trying to creep in mini. What's coming in? No one goes down to Conor McGregor on the floor, so now it's a 2v5. If for some reason Revenge decides to go for it, it's only because they're loaded with cash across the board.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. I just had to watch that fly out of my gob. But Arky's gonna go down right in outer. Sort of take over for me there, Kanachow. But thank you for covering it, more importantly. Vertus and Akis bring this back to within 1 as Muffin Lightning finds another round. And this is going deep, boys. It's going deep. I'm loving this. I really like ESEA-Premier because Maine was so goddamn competitive last season. I mean, what other choice did you really have? If you watched any of those matches, they were all, it felt like 16-14s.
I'm right there with you. I'm enjoying the level of competition so far that Premier's given us. It's good to see, though, Arky's decided that he's no longer an offer, and we're only going to see one in the hands of Virtus, whose triple last round really proved the difference.
Step your mic game up, bro! Jam that thing right in your throat, man.
This is as
I
far
want to hear what it sounds like. It's already down your throat?
Virtus misses the cross out on Gorday, and now goes hold outside alone. Virtus picks off no one, assisting from railing, which is kind of a bit of a ballsy play, knowing that your opera fell off and he can't help you at all. 45 situation now, as Revenge managed to lose one of their members in the first 30 seconds, which is always a tough thing for CTs to deal with. Dynamo managed to pick up a decent lobby though now, resetting the player advantage.
Okay, 4v4. I like this. Fade is watching right through the squeaky. Oh my god, he looks away at just the wrong time. Conor McGregor makes him pay, ripping him through that squeaky door. And elsewhere on the map, we have Turtle taking down one. Dynamo actually took down Conor McGregor in trade. Virtus is still doing work that off. You can never count him out, as he is the last remaining terrorist now holding on to an op versus 2. Dynamo is looking for that quad trick this round. So he's just gonna kind of hang out in lobby where they both have the bomb down. Virtus, realizing this, has 25 seconds to work with and an AWP. So, really, what's Virtus's play here, Kanicho?
He's gonna have to hope to God that someone's for some reason peeking him quick. If he didn't get it, yeah, exactly. If you don't get a kill instantly and it's a 20-second clutch in a 1v2 and you know bomb is way out of your reach, unless someone is actively throwing, you know that you're gonna eventually save that weapon. Although what we saw from Muffin Lightning breaking down again was they got initial pick, but as it started to develop, after Dynamo equalized with a nice trade in lobby, they just lost the 1v1 battles in the extremes of the map that really threw off the CT's concentration. Ruru probably had to get a kill at ramp for Muffin to have a chance of winning that round, but now it puts them in a tough situation where Revenge only needs 2 to win.
So Muffin Lightning, what looked like that game they had firmly under control, is now turning into what looks to be like a loss because of Revenge. Look at that, they're on CT side on Nuke. With all the guns they can hope for, all the money in the world, and just a couple more rounds to put this one away. We are in round 12 here, and according to my math, that means 27 rounds into this game. That's correct me, right? I can do math, right? 15 plus 12. There we go. Okay, I'm helping. So jumping into the eyes of Auto Director here. I'm just actually looking at Akis. He's chilling on the top of mini. You know, no kills just yet. 1 minute left on the round. Starting off the round is Gordon doing what he does with the op. Virtus misses that second shot, and he's gonna jump and try and peek. He's gonna re-peek Gordy, and nope, Gordy is just gonna kind of elect to go down to hell and find another kill onto Akis. Finally, Virtus manages to put him down. A much-needed kill there, as Gordy was totally disrupting the terrorist team there. It is all up to Virtus, Ruru, and Conor McGregor to make this work at ramp, and the Turtle switching up his angle, not doing that crouch peek he's doing before, loving it. Doesn't get the frag. He's gonna drop down into U-Haul, fall off into sight and defend from down there. That's exactly how you should play that, people watching at home. So he's gonna run down U-Haul with his teammate. Conor McGregor and Ruru now pushing onto the Turtle. They're gonna smoke into sight, but the Turtle, with a great spray from the M4, drops one. Fade comes in to trade him out, and now Virtus gets a kill of his own on the Dynamo, making that all up to himself versus Fade and no one. Virtus now pushing towards the U-Haul, trying to get that bomb. Looking control, but he can't do it as Fade drops, and brings this to our map point right now for Revenge in this, yes, best of 1. Sorry to scare you like that, but ESEA-Premier match. This is such a great league. I can't say enough good things about it.
Yeah, no, and I mean the difference maker that round was a slow work outside instead of sort of trying to press Gordy at initial outset. Their one quick takeout, or although ultimately the round did not go in their favor, was actually one of the better ways to isolate Gordy if you're not going to have Virtus aggro pink early. It's unfortunate that Virtus also managed to leg Gordy at the outset of everything. It's just a little bit of bad CS luck or a touch of off aim. But now we're going to see Muffin, BO1 life on the line, forcing with pistols.
Oh my god. Arky starts this round great for his team, making that a 4 before Fade trades him out. No one gets 2 more, Fade gets another one, and just like that, the game is over. As the terrorists try and muscle their way out, and they get destroyed. So that's our match. And we're going to be jumping into netcode guides versus reliable gaming. So, I just switched accents mid-sentence there. I think I'm going to be doing this next one English. A great
We'll
contest
see.